it's Rebecca Gabriel here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. We're going to do a weekly card reading for Aquarius, and that's for the week of the 11th through to the 17th of May. You're probably aware that I'm doing monthly reads as well. I've loaded all of the reads for the zodiac signs for May onto my YouTube channel. Now, they're very helpful because we get to see how things are unfolding over a broader time period. And the weekly reads help us to hone in onto specific events and the energies surrounding those events, which help us to know how we can best respond to those things that are happening in our life. Now, they're general reads, so they won't resonate with everybody, so please don't force a situation if it doesn't match what you're going through. And if you'd like to have a personal reading, you're very welcome to contact me. My details are in the description box below. So Aquarius, let's see what's coming up for you for the week of the 11th through to the 17th of May. So Aquarius, I have pre-shuffled these cards and we're going to use the tarot deck to see what events are coming up, what energies are surrounding our Aquarians. Our Aquarians, is that the right terminology? For the 11th through to the 17th of May. So thank you, Spirit. What is going on in the world of Aquarius for this week? Okay, let's take a look. What I am finding that's quite consistent across the readings in this week coming is a lot of change and shifting. So we've got the same sort of thing, same sort of energy coming up for Aquarius as well. Now, with the Seven of Swords starting with the energy here, it seems that you are really deep in thought about what your next move is. You're planning, thinking about, preparing, working out what your priorities are, and putting a lot of deep thought into this. You know that you've got choices and options, but you're just prioritizing things, which is, you know, a good thing to do. But the energy's feeling really deep, reflective, preparation. Now we know that change is coming because we've got the Chariot card and the Death card here, which indicates endings and new beginnings. So the Chariot, you're on the move. You have decided it's time to go. I'm not too sure yet how that is going to play out for you, but the Chariot does represent that energy of moving on to the next thing. Taking decisive action is what I'm feeling, because you know that there's an ending here. There's an ending to a situation. Now this Death card looks quite ominous, but and that's quite typical for a tarot card. But what it represents is the ending of a cycle, the ending of a situation, which of course means new beginnings. So that's the Death card that we have here, and that's probably why you're taking decisive action to move on. And then we have the Devil card, which is about you perhaps just leaning into a little bit of fear energy, maybe some self-indulgence, some energy that feels like it's a little blurred. Your clarity around the situation is a little blurred, and you are perhaps a little confused, a little dazed by the situation. So it's temporary energy. Be careful of being tempted to do something that's not in alignment with who you are and what you really want, because you know sometimes when our energy is low we can make choices that are not in our best interests. And you know, if you have been a little stressed and anxious and then you sort of charge off going, right, I'm out of here, it may be that your energy is you just need to take a pause before you do anything that you may regret. So that's the energy that I'm sensing here. So yeah, just be mindful of your choices. Now we have the Princess of Wands here, which to me feels like your energy, Aquarius, that you have decided to step into your power to take action. So similar to the Chariot card, now is the time, and you're going, no, I'm actually ready to hit the road and to do something different, potentially. You're taking a stand, and whilst you don't know exactly where you're headed, you know that you just want things to be different, and you want to have a say. You want to step into your empowered energy. So let's see what that means for you. I want to pull a few more cards from this deck, Aquarius, to see what we can get a little bit more information and clarity around some of this stuff that's happening here. It's just scraping the surface, so let's just see what else is coming up for Aquarius. Spirit, what do you have to offer in terms of some more information here? Help us understand what is going on. Aquarius. What else can you share with us for Aquarius? Well, there's definitely a focus on your pentacles, your finances at the moment. So maybe this has got something to do with your job. You know, so we've got the Prince of Pentacles here who's showing up maybe an offer, although he's kind of really just standing there, which is a bit irritating really. He's not doing anything. Is that you? Or is that someone approaching you? Now we know that you are assessing what you've got. You are currently assessing your resources, your pennies, what your skills are, and you know, you just kind of got your head down thinking about this and planning a few things. And we've got the King of Pentacles here. So I'm wondering if you have a choice here. I know that you're seeking something new and you're evaluating what it is that you have. What are your skills? How much money do you have? What do you need? And then I feel like there's a little bit of like you've got some options here. One looks good, one looks yeah. And you need to make a decision around this, and you know that it's important because you've been doing the homework and doing the sums, and you realise that you've got to make this count. Your next step has to count. And you know, the Prince of Pentacles is not really offering very much at all. The sword is down and the armor's up, but he's not moving, he's just standing there. So that's not very helpful energy for you. The King of Pentacles we know is very wise, is well resourced, got a lot of experience, can offer you a lot. And there's a lot more job security in this one, in this offer here. And I feel that you are weighing this up. Now we have the Empress energy here, which is about birthing something new. And clearly this is important. A beautiful time in your life where you're really wanting to birth something new and wanting to begin a new life that's full of abundance and love and joy, and you want to feel fulfilled. So I'm feeling like that you probably want to choose this option rather than the King of Pentacles, but I feel like we need some more information around this. So let's take a look at the Wisdom of Oracle card deck. Okay, so Spirit, can you give us a little bit of guidance, a little bit more information around perhaps what this choice is, around Pentacles, finances, maybe job offer here? What can you share with us? Okay. Looks like we need to get a little bit more information for what's going on here, Aquarius. So we've got the All That Glitters card here. So if it's coming down to a choice of a better quality of life, just beware that sometimes not everything is as it appears on the surface. So, you know, when you're going for a choice, and this may be, you know, of course, some interesting information you may need to get about the Prince of Pentacles offer and the King of Pentacles. If it's not sitting right with you, or it seems too good to be true, then you need to perhaps research it a little bit further, because we can get caught out by going with the option that's all shiny and glittery. So we need to see beyond that to understand if it's a good match for you. Okay, so that's probably just a heads up. Now, the best way to go forward always is to co-create with Spirit, and that means that you need to really get to the heart of the matter and trust your intuition and use your common sense, right? And do what is wise. And I just feel that in this instance, you need to do your research. The cheetah, who's very fast, is just sitting there. And, you know, the owl, who represents clear thinking, clear sight, is also just sitting on the wire. So it's like everything is paused, waiting. 40. Let's have a look. So there is an opportunity here for you to co-create with Spirit. So to step into your creativity. You may not consider yourself a very creative person, Aquarius, but in fact you are creating your reality every moment of every day with your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, your intentions, and your actions. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with Spirit, you know, with God, or whatever your higher power is. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you. So don't hold back. Use your imagination, Aquarius. Blend your ideas and inspiration with what you feel guided by Spirit. Remember, you are a part of divine inspiration. And, you know, when you are aligned with Spirit, miracles can happen. Yes, I'm feeling like you're looking for inspiration around this situation. You are at your most creative at the moment. So that means there's potential for manifestation, Aquarius. But you really do need to work with Spirit for this to flow. And if it's not flowing, then you need to perhaps rethink your approach. Okay? So ask Spirit for assistance with your inspiration as to what to do next. I feel like there's a little bit of uncertainty around how to go about this next step. You're definitely creating some change in your life. So we've got the change in the wind, and you're desiring to be your true self, which is the zebra here. You're feeling the change, and it looks like you're going to do an about face. Okay, so you're feeling the need for fresh air in your life and to have something new. And the Empress energy is really about birthing something new in your life as well. But the fact that it's coupled up with the King of Pentacles is an interesting energy, because they're both quite strong personalities. But I feel that this is more of a nurturing energy, and that you're really wanting some abundance in your life. Just be careful about your choices and to make sure that you co-create with Spirit. Now, you're about to receive a message to help you with that next step, and for the next step of your new beginnings. You've also got the Peace card, which tells me that Spirit is sort of backing you with this new beginning. So really tune into Spirit as to, when I say that, people are going to go, Okay, what do you mean by that? So what gives you a sense of inner peace on the inside, Aquarius? When you are looking to make a decision and you're looking at your options, sometimes the options are going to give you a bit of an uneasy feel in your tummy. Other options, you know, without staying in your head, other options go, oh, that feels really good. So when you listen to your body and align with spirit, you're going to have a sense of peace and flow about something. So that's a good way for me to describe it. So we're going to ask the Psychic Tarot deck here for some additional information. I really feel that there's more that needs to come out here, Aquarius. So thank you, Spirit. What else can you offer us in terms of awareness? Too many cards. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance around this. Well, we're struggling to get clarity in this reading, that's for sure. So you're really feeling trapped in your thoughts, really feeling trapped here, not having a good time of it. And it's a lot of mental energy here, and you're feeling quite confused about next steps. But we do have positive move forward. Okay. All right, so whilst it's feeling a little challenging here, Spirit is saying, hold that thought, things are actually changing. So we've got the moving on card here, and this is very much about, yeah, I've really decided it's time to move on. So that matches this energy here of the Princess of Wands. You've made the decision. And this is quite decisive, affirmative action. But, you know, we've got this card here moving on. So mentally, you've also made that decision to move towards something that feels lighter, brighter, and more in tune with who you are. Okay, so that's definitely confirmation there. This stuck energy is similar to the Hangman, apparently, in this particular deck. Now, and you want to be free of this stuck energy, because you know that there's so much more for you to give in a life that's going to be a lot brighter. But there's going to have to be a bit of a personal sacrifice to get there. So yes, it is feeling challenging to get there, to make those decisions, but you are going to get there. Spirit is confirming that that is definitely the case. So we've got here positive movement forward. So you have a desire to move on in your life, and Spirit is saying, yeah, you're going to be setting sail very soon, and this is all going to move in a really good direction for you. I'm going to pull some cards from the Psychic Tarot, the Angel Tarot deck, to get a bit more information here for you. So thank you, Spirit. What else can you give us in terms of moving on here? Can we get a little bit more clarity around what this looks like for Aquarius? Okay, so we're still in that sort of early stages of you making a decision, but we've got the card here, Six of Air, which again says the end of a difficult situation and you moving on. So there you go. So there's no doubt that change is definitely happening and you are moving on. And don't forget, back in the beginning, we've got the Chariot card. Okay, so there's no doubt about you moving on. Okay, so we know that. And we've got, to help you going forward, we've got the King of Fire here. And so the message with the King of Fire, or the King of Wands, it's a big energy here. And the message says, focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. So you need to pull all stops out and really believe in yourself. You've got King of Pentacles, King of Fire here, the Empress energy. You've got strong energy here. You have the ability to do this. You just really need to be a little bit more decisive to get yourself going. So focus your energy, Aquarius. Okay? Get that fire in your belly and make some plans, okay, about what it is that you're going to do. You started out really well. You've taken account of what your pentacles are. You know that you want to create a new life. You've got something that you want to birth in your life, either literally or metaphorically. And so now the key is to focus your energy for what it is that you want to achieve. I feel that you're just being a little bit in your head and indecisive. Okay, so that will pass. That will pass. The exciting thing is that change is coming. So we've got the Queen of Air, okay, she's also confirming. Now that we've got the Queen, right? We've got the King of Fire, we've got the Queen of Air now. So she is saying, be objective in your decision making, all right? So time to step it up here, clear away what's not serving you, Aquarius, and see the opportunities here. See what is possible, and get rid of the mess in your life that's causing you to feel trapped. This is all in your head, truly, okay? That trapped in fear is a mental energy, so we've got to clear that away, and anything else that's holding you back. It is time to be your true authentic self, represented by the zebra. So, being decisive, focusing, communicate clearly, be objective in your decision making, be true to who you are, co-create with spirit. Okay, you're getting a lot of very practical advice, and be mindful of what appears to be too good to be true. Okay, use that as a good measuring stick of how to move forward. All right. Okay. I think we're going to leave it at that. There's a lot going on there for you. Let's just get some advice around. Let's get some advice around from the flower therapy deck in terms of the kind of energy that's going to serve you best this week. Here we go. Take time for yourself. Okay, so we've got a beautiful tulip energy here. So in order to prepare yourself well, Aquarius, for the week ahead, take time for yourself and just enjoy some relaxation activities that nurture your soul. That will help you to gain some clarity, just to rest and prepare and to nourish yourself so that you're in the right space to clear away any fear energy, get yourself in a very good, healthy space where you can make some decisions and take some action. Okay, Spirit's backing you here, and you've got a lot going for you. Okay, yeah. So we're going to leave it at that, Aquarius. What an interesting reading for you. So I'm really keen to find out what that's all about and how things are going to progress for you. So I hope you've enjoyed the reading, and if it is resonating with you in terms of what you're expecting to be coming up, let us know. Give us a thumbs up on the video, and please share it with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.